getting it right besides Tesla in the EV space from your unique point of view? Is anyone getting it right yet?
Well, I'm not gonna throw too many people under the bus. Shoot, I mean,
who's getting it right?
People are videoing this thing. I will tell you that Rivian, I bought one of their cars, their trucks. I'm very, very happy with it. They don't pay me to say anything like this, so I think Rivian is in a good place. I think that there's a whole new market that's sitting out there that hasn't been tapped yet. One is outside, Arcimoto. The other one is Aptera. Those two vehicles, three-wheel vehicles, are needed because the average number of people in any vehicle, any car, or SUV, or even truck, pickup truck or whatever, is 1.2, 1.5, depending on who makes the surveys. So why do we've got, when we can get something like the Aptera, which is solar, and you can drive for 1,000 miles between charges, why wouldn't I put that on my list? And then there's the other, and that, if you're south of Mason-Dixon line, this is a car you should have in your driveway with right next to your Tesla. And then the next one is Arcimoto. It's a perfect delivery vehicle. I mean, for stuff like that, pizzas and whatnot. It's a fun vehicle to drive. It's like a motorcycle and a whole lot safer. So I see those as up and coming, and I think that they're really going to do a good job. As far as the normal guys that you'd expect to see, you know, the old guard, as it were, only Ford. That's it. I don't. Geely owns Volvo. Okay, Volvo's got a lot of good cars because they were designed and they're being run by the Chinese. BYD is going to come in and kick everybody's ass here in North America. They're going to probably own about 30% of the market share, or at least the Chinese will order about 30% of the market share when they start bringing their products in. And you saw that chart that came up a little while ago, and it said we have no resources here. Okay, these clowns can say we're going to build a factory, we're going to build a battery factory right here in the US of A. Okay, all the stuff that costs the money is coming from China. And the reason we don't have any of that would be there's two things.
Permitting.
What's that?
Permitting.
Permitting. Well, that's too far down the road. You got to go up a lot higher. Government. There you go. Number one on the government thing. Government has basically clipped us off completely from the resources we need in order to make this happen. Do you know that there's a cobalt mine that's being opened, or they're trying to open it right now in the United States? And do you know that in Canada, in Ontario, there's a town called Cobalt? Why do you think they named it that? Now, here's something that blew my mind when I just found this out about 2 weeks ago. It's a silver town. They were plagued by the cobalt that was stuck in the silver. They separated it and put it in a big mountain. There's a big hill. Oh well, yeah, but we don't want to, you know, that might be something we have to look at. The government again, we'll need to investigate that. Well, really? And then lithium. Okay, so some of you know I've mentioned this before. Munro is working on two projects. They're mobile nuclear reactors. Now, it's not uranium, we're not using that. We're using something called thorium. Guess where the biggest area of thorium is? US and Canada. That great big giant area between, if you draw an oval, you start in Alberta, you go through Saskatchewan, you go through Manitoba, you come down on the North Dakota, swing through Wyoming and whatever that guy just phoned. Anyways, you pick that area. Not Washington, East Oregon. Montana. Okay, there you go. That's where it is. And you know what the problem is there for mining thorium? Well, the lithium gets in the way. You think I'm kidding, don't you? You know why we don't do anything there? We may endanger the lives of some lizards. I turned this thing off, and I have no idea why.